Welcome back to Hardcore Ultimate Iron Man. 1,000 laps of the pyramid. And that means 10 million total coins from turning in these pyramid tops. With any luck, that'll be the last time I need to come here. We've got 3.9 million coins, a lot of which is going to the house. Upgrades, and I'm going to be fair, a lot of cosmetic upgrades too, because I can. As an Ultimate Iron Man, the house is a very important place, so I want it to be nice and snazzy. Starting with upgrading the basic, from the basic wood to something else. Probably Fancy Stone to complete a achievement diary step. And then, the main focus, the costume room. Over at the Varrock Estate Agent, we are getting Fancy Stone. And that is a hard task here in Varrock. Achievement diaries are going to be a whole thing, but not right now. I've got all the planks that I need for my costume room improvements, but there still is one other thing I need. The first of many purchases here at the Stonemason. A gold leaf for 130,000 coins. Unlike some furniture, you need to upgrade the construction room, costume room, through each of the individual versions of each location. Well, except for the toy box, but we've got teak planks and mahogany planks, which are what we need for upgrading most of these things. So we got the teak wardrobe, carved teak wardrobe, teak cape rack, empty the plank sack, which gives me all mahogany logs. Still need some teak, please. Check it. I have no more teak. Alright. We'll empty the plank sack and build some stuff with mahogany. I need more teak. There's still teak planks in here? Yes. I've got mahogany. Well, this is awkward. We can build. We can't build that. That's 86. We need a boost for that. This is not going as well as expected. Mahogany cape rack. There you go. And now we're going to start getting the teak planks, which doesn't help, because we need 3. Alright, back through the portal again, I guess. Oh, what a mess. This is all easier when you can just use a bank. So, back into build mode. Now we can use some teak to upgrade some things. Teak armor case. Teak treasure chest. Teak costume box. Alright. Now we can go pick up the mahogany, which is all lying outside. It's a whole thing. Inventory management. It is a huge part of this entire situation. It's a dress box. Mahogany. So that's finalized. Chest here, mahogany, complete. Mahogany armor case, complete. The magic wardrobe is another situation. Also, I don't have enough teak. I can still do the cape rack, though. Nope, that's already done. Managed to mangle this a little bit. So I still need to go get 6 more teak planks here. Good. And since I need the boosts here, I think I will get the supplies together for the shelves. Okay, it actually is right. Mahogany wardrobe. 4 mahogany planks. Perfect. And then gilded is level 87, so I need a boost for that. And cape rack, gilded mahogany, can do. Alright, so I did figure everything correctly. We got these 2 mahogany planks left that are for building this toy box. But that requires a higher level. So we're going to move on to my next room, which is important, because I need better shelves to make tea for boosting. It is a high cost to pay for teak shelves too. 2 entire gold leaves, but it is better than any other version of the shelves. You get your fancy gold trimmed cups, which allows for a +3 construction boost instead of the +2 that you can get anywhere else. Also, you can use the planks from the plank sack, so I don't need to worry about juggling things so much, which is nice. Got a new fancy table. And not enough teak planks, apparently. I guess that uses teak, doesn't it? Yep. That's 3. That's 3. And that's 8. Yep. Alright, I will get more teak planks. One thing that we can't make... we need wool and not balls of wool. We can never make the spice rack. Because, for whatever reason, being able to store spices was considered overpowered for Ultimate. So that's something. We need 8 teak planks. How many do we have? 5. Unfortunate. Since I had the inventory space, I just went ahead and got the rest of the things I needed to make everything here. We're going to be installing a dragon bitter barrel, so that's fun. Because why not? 39 cooking. We don't have 39 cooking. We have 26 cooking. Okay. Well, that's easy enough to go get, so I'm going to do that. So we're just going to put all these down here for a second. Now I need to make myself some tea. Luckily, making the tea only requires 20 cooking. So we are good to go in that regard. We can build the mahogany toy box and upgrade to the gilded wardrobe. That is nearly everything in the costume room fully upgraded. Technically, there's still the marble wardrobe, which even with all the boosts we couldn't get. But the gilded one can hold like 40 different sets inside here. And we are unlikely to need that many. When so many of these sets are like colors, different colors of infinity, different colors of graceful, stuff from that minigame no one plays. I think 42 of these is going to be probably fine for now. And similarly, the gilded cape rack here can't store everything. But we can boost to the marble cape rack eventually, which can. So that is pretty much everything I need here in the costume room. So now I'm going to go train cooking to make use of these 8 dragon bitters in my inventory. 41 fishing and 39 cooking from trout and salmon. And I'm finally smart enough to pour some glasses into a barrel. You can't take anything from these outside your house, so it's mostly just a cosmetic. But that's something I'm going for here, so it's good. Next up, sprucing up the dining room and garden. I went and got a family crest, so now we have the Asgarnia crest on our walls here. Looking nice. The decorations on the wall are going to be teak, while the table is mahogany. Because the better wall decorations require 2 gold leaves, and that's a bit expensive for something that's purely cosmetic. Adding in 3 teak planks. How'd I get that number? There's 4 for the curtains and the bell pull. I guess I decided I wasn't going to... I had previously decided I wasn't going to make the wall decorations, so that was not calculated correctly. Oh well. I will get more teak planks. I'll be fine. Here's a bell pull. Somehow made out of cloth. All that. Looks like ropes to me, but sure. So if we check the plank sack, we have 1 teak plank, and we need 3. Oh well, that's fine. And now, adding some plants to the garden. Will this make things more inefficient for running around? Yes. Will it look nice? Also yes. Got a fun tall plant over here. Got some nice reeds. And of course, magic trees. Also gives us some farming experience. So that's something. Oh, we're looking fancy now. Can we go this way? We can go around it. That's fine. So, besides the teak plank situation, that's those rooms. I rotated the garden. I think this should allow me to get to places I want to be in my house a little bit quicker. Or I could just not have trees and such, but that's not an option. Here's our opulent curtains, which also comes with more wall decorations in locations where it doesn't go outside. Next up, the menagerie. We've got nothing in here, but that's not going to stop me. What is going to stop me is the next pet house requiring a magic stone. For whatever reason, the level 70 house is more expensive than the other ones. Why? I don't know. But we're not going to be getting over the max limit of pets anytime soon, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Add a scratching post. We'll build the completely cosmetic pet feeder, the one that doesn't require a gold leaf. That's smaller than it looked. The battle arena. And we'll make the forest habitat. Nice. And lastly, the pet list. We can read this pet list, and it'll tell us, no, you do not own any of the pets. I don't think cat is even on here. No. There's skilling pets, bloodhound, boss pets. Nope. We don't have any pets. But if we do, we've got a place for them. And an extra bolt of cloth. Yeah, that's fine. Got no planks, so I guess it's fine. Extra bolt of cloth. Why not? And now, the last two rooms that we haven't upgraded. The parlor. Completely cosmetic, of course. But it's like a nice place to sit. Also going to be at our new fireplace here. Get some mahogany bookcases. Mahogany chairs. Very snazzy. For the rug, we're going to be upgrading from brown rug to red rug. Not the one that uses a gold leaf. That's a bit much even for me. And apparently removing curtains resets the entire house. Opulent curtains with our fancy little wall decorations. And a fireplace. We don't have glass in this inventory, so we can't mess with the clockmaker's bench. We can remove the regular workbench, because you can start with the steel framed bench and then you have to upgrade, but you can't upgrade from the wooden or oak one for whatever reason. So there's the steel bench, adding a vise, and adding a lathe. We can build the final tool store here. So now we have access to all of these tools in our house whenever we want. Super convenient. Don't have the oak planks required for the banner easel. That's in the next inventory. And for the repair spot, we again don't have enough oak planks. There's just a lot of planks required for this grouping. So if we check, we've got 6 oak planks. That's just not enough. A few more oak planks, and we're ready to finish up in the workshop. There's the armor stand. There's the banner easel. Now we can finish the upgrades to the clockmaker's bench. Crafting table 2, 3, and 4. So now we can do everything you could possibly want in this room. And that is all of the rooms we started with, now upgraded. Technically, we could upgrade the portal frames in here, but that would require taking the teleport out and then putting a new one back in. And that's not really necessary. I'll probably keep this configuration for the time being, because we're most likely going to continue using the contracts. And this is a good setup for that in the future. But for now, it is time to start adding new rooms. Because, of course, these are not the only useful rooms to have in the house. Instantly making use of our clockmaker bench for a clockwork mechanism, which will be used in our new room. I'm making a bedroom. This will be my bedroom, so I'm going to be putting nice things in here. Go with a 4-poster bed, a mahogany dresser, a mahogany wardrobe, another matching stone fireplace, matching red rug, and a teak clock. Avoiding the things that require gold leaves here. And when you have one bedroom, it makes sense to have another one. All these rooms are going to be moved around later. This is going to be my servant's bedroom. He gets a nice oak bed And because I'm feeling super generous, some oak drawers. Now we can go get a servant. They're not going to be able to really do that much for us besides making tea. That'll be convenient for certain times. And it'll help us with inventory situations for that too. And since they can't actually bring anything to the bank or unnote anything, we don't actually really need to ever pay them again. So they're just going to kind of exist. That is also why we made the bell pull over here. So we have access to the call servant feature. So that is the bedrooms completed. And now we move on to the real juicy new rooms. Next room will be the chapel. 50,000 coins to build. That is in no way the most expensive part of this. For the icon space, I'm going to go with a Zamrak symbol because of the inherent chaos of this whole situation. And here is one of the most expensive things that we're going for. The Gilded Altar. 2 marble blocks, 4 gold leaves, 1.2 million coins. But it's pretty good, so I'll take it. Also going to make some mahogany burners. And an organ. And a statue. We'll see if this makes both of the statues. It does indeed. We got 2 guys holding daggers. A mighty Saint of Zamrak with their robes, full helm, and daggers. Sure. Didn't have inventory space for the rest of the things in here, so I'll go get that. Final touches on the chapel. Another matching red rug. And for the windows, we're going with decorative. Might switch it out for stained glass later. That is a lot of molten glass. That is a level of molten glass that gets into difficult to process with limited inventory space. So, just some decorative windows. Nice little Zamrak symbol there. Okay. So that is the chapel completed. Next room, we're making a superior garden. 75,000 coins. And we can put a few things in here at least. We can put in the lowest level pool here. Soul runes and Bida runes, courtesy of Ali Morrisane. Not the most useful yet. And the next upgrade requires stamina potions. And that is a whole nother situation we will get to later. We can build some teak garden benches. Went with these instead of the gnome benches because. And a topiary hedge. We can't actually do anything with this yet, since it requires boss kills to shape. But it's a nice looking little bush there in the corner, so why not? As far as the other spaces here, we really can't do much with that yet. Would make a fairy ring, but I don't really have mushrooms, so that is a goal for later. And for the theme spaces, I can't get the stuff for these right now either. But someday we will. So, there's more upgrades to make here. As far as the fence is concerned, probably not going to bother. Getting redwood logs is a ways away. Marble is expensive. So, that'll unfortunately be it for the Superior Garden. For right now. For the next things I'm making, I need to come back here to the blast furnace to make some more bars. Made some steel bars to get us to the number we needed. And also some gold bars. These gold bars will be immediately useful here in Keldagrim. The gem shop here in Keldagrim actually sells some gems, which is convenient for me because I now have everything I need, well, besides the runes, I guess, to make some jewelry. A very useful room. It's the achievement gallery. 200,000 coins. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Gonna build a boss lair if I had a T. Call servant. Serve T. Very cool. But what we can make without boosting is the basic jewelry box. If I had a saw. Well, I have a saw. It's just over here. Running through my yard to go get a saw. Classic. Do I want milk? No thanks. Now I have to run over there before the boost comes out. This is going to leave with a teacup, isn't it? Strategy here. You can't drop things in building mode, so that's not going to work. Let's see if we can get this. Drop T. Enter portal. Re-enter the portal. Teacup is destroyed. Run over here. Grab a saw. And then down to the achievement gallery to build a boss lair that we can't use. Strategy. Love to see it. This will be empty until we somehow get a jar. Not too worried about that quite yet. But now we can build the jewelry box. It's just the basic one, and we can't upgrade it for quite some time. But this is still really nice. Infinite Ring of Dueling and Games Necklace teleports. Super, super nice. We can also build the Mahogany Adventures log. So a whole bunch of different stuff on here. And was there something else we want here? Nope, that's it. The quest list space requires a gold leaf, and I am low on funds. And the altar spaces are incredibly expensive. And things that I don't even have, so can't really do those either. And now, there's only one more room. And what a disappointing room it is going to be. It is the Portal Nexus. For 200,000 coins. Back under a mill. In here, we can build a nice red rug. And we can build some curtains. And that is it. Now, clearly we are missing the important parts here. But if we look in the amulet space, we can't get the Curator's Medallion yet. And we don't have 5,000 Lizardmen Fangs. But those are definitely things to work towards. And as far as the Portal Nexus is concerned, that is expensive. Eventually we will save up enough money to make that. But then, even if we did make it, we'd still need more money for runes to add teleports to it, so that's just going to be how it is. A nice standing room, currently. But the thought is there. So now, I'm going to get this all moved around, situated nicely, and time travel a bit to celebrate the new completed house. Al-Kharid is hosting the birthday event. And unlike normal, nothing has gone horribly wrong. So we get the rare opportunity to actually enjoy an event instead of having to save everybody from wacky shenanigans. They've got 3 different things going on here, which we can participate in. First up is Captain Arnav's treasure hunt. He has hidden his treasure chest and is giving out clues to see who can be the first person to find it. First clue, we have to go find 4 statues and do a dance. These are statues. This is dance. And magically, we get the second clue, which is an anagram. A learn. All these clues are in Al-Kharid, so it really does narrow down the amount of people it could possibly be. In this case, it is Raniel over here. The plate skirt shopkeep. Third clue. We have to find something with 4 attacks, and that is Zeke, as he sells 4 different kinds of scimitars. He's got a challenge scroll for us, wanting to know how many balloons there are. He's got groups of 3 balloons, some on the ground floor, some on the middle floor, and some on the roof. For a total of 30. And that gets us the chest. Bring it back to Captain Arnav. And we were the first one to find it. We don't get any treasure because he doesn't know the combination lock to the treasure chest. So he's going to go hide it again for more people to go and search around to participate in his treasure hunt event. Second event, we have a Larry Leprechaun here. He's holding a fishing contest in this pool right here. Get ourselves a free fishing rod and fishing bait. Let's give it a go. You cast out your line, you attempt to catch a fish, still trying, any day now. This doesn't seem to be working. Big Dave from the Hemister Fishing Contest is here, and he suggests we get some local bait, since we can see there's fish in there, but they just aren't too excited about this regular fishing bait. Ellie Morrisane has said fishing bait and is willing to trade for it if we go and get a report from Osman. That's not too far away. We can easily accomplish that. But to get to the report, Osman wants the answer to Ellie Morrisane's secret question of how many crates are around his stall. There's 3. That is a terrible security question. But Osmond doesn't mind. It was Ali Morrisan's idea. So it's his problem if people can come and just grab his report whenever they want. And there is the desert bait. It's like fishing bait, except more blue. So we can try again here to catch a fish. And we get a tiny fish. Hilariously small. Typically, in a fishing competition, you would need the biggest fish. But if nobody else has gotten any fish, you can win with a hilariously small fish, as we have. And lastly, my arm is hosting a cooking competition. He wants something exciting and exotic. The cook made a pizza, which was exciting but not exotic. The wise old man gave him a banana, which is exotic but not exciting. And Hans isn't giving me any hints because he wants to win. You can only use the stuff that's in this cupboard for the competition. So we're going to grab one of everything. Also, they were clever, and these aren't an infinite supply of tomatoes, cheese, and bananas. They are very specifically cookout items. Not that you would really want or need a massive supply of pizza material. Whatever. We're taking everyone's ideas, making something exciting and exotic, a banana pizza. We went about it a little strangely by just placing the banana on top of the pizza. We're not cutting it up into slices or anything. That just makes it more exciting, exotic. Sure. Hans is trying to get our attention. We're gonna go see what he wants. He's decided to help us win because us winning with his help is basically like him winning too. And he says we should burn the pizza. We'll take his advice. Turn in the burnt banana pizza. And my arm is very pleased. It was exciting, exotic, and had that crunchiness that trolls really enjoy. So we have participated in all the events here. Had a swell time, just winning everything. But everybody else was a good sport of it, so everybody had fun here. In fact, they enjoyed us being there so much. It really improved the whole thing. So we get our reward. Hassan has invented skis. Pretty fancy. Good for sand, not good for snow. And there is all of the birthday event rewards. We got some half-full wine jugs, which we're going to drop over. We got the skis, so we can go skiing. A banana cape. Cursed banana. Gnome child mask. 20th anniversary outfit. Big cake. Cat ears. Sword, balloon. And then a whole bunch of extra stuff over at Diango, since every year it multiplies in on itself. We get more and more things. Because you'll unlock all the cosmetics from all the years. So now we can zip around like this. And all this stuff will be stored back in our house. And now, the finalized house tour. Enter the portal to our nice garden with all our nice things. We can only restore our stats for now. Sit at the teak bench, enjoy the bush and of our pets here that we don't have any of. Enjoy the standing room where there's nothing inside of it. Always a good time. To the south, we have the costume room with all sorts of things in here, including, of course, all of the Christmas and birthday event items. Slowly getting this filled in. We've got our Varrock, Falador, and Ardoin portals, which we might switch out for something else. We've got nice access to the altar here for recharging prayer. Teleports through the basic jewelry box. And then our more house-like areas with our parlor, dining room with access to the yard, kitchen, servant's bedroom, our bedroom, and our workshop. All fit into a 4x4 area, which is pretty good. Looks like the world size is still 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7. So we've got more yard out this way to play with. That's fine. Overall, not too shabby. We don't have a study, but I'm not too worried about that right now. If I ever feel super necessary to get some teletabs going, we can make one of those. But for the time being, this is what we got. Definitely room for improvement, and many additional goals we can work towards to make this the best it can be. And I think we will start working towards some of those next time. Goodbye.